Yo, what's going on, Knicks Nation? It's your boy come to you guys with a brand new video. Before I get into the video, please subscribe, hit the like, and let me know in the comment section below what you think about this video. But I want to say a big thank you guys. We hit 500 subscribers, and the last video did so amazing. Makes me so excited to keep putting out content for you guys, and I just don't know what to say to you guys. You guys have been amazing and phenomenal. Have been showing me a ton of support recently, and since the start of the channel. At Knicks Nation, you guys help and support each other, and I really can't ask much to be in a better community than you guys. So now without further ado, let's get into the video. So game one I have for you guys is against Wednesday, October 20th. The New York Knicks are going to be facing the Boston Celtics. Now opening day game, you have to be on top 5 because opening day game, everybody's looking to see what the New York Knicks did and how they're going to fit and gel together. So we got Kemba Walker, we got Evan Fournier, ex-Boston Celtics. So this is a rivalry for the Boston Celtics, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown against Kemba Walker, Evan Fournier. So that's a one thing itself. Now then we have the Knicks prospects that we have IQ. We gotta see how he developed. Obi Toppin, can he carry the summer league and bring it into the NBA season? Julius Randle, what has he been working on? RJ Barrett, what has he been working on, and everything. And then the Kemba Walker Evan Fournier dynamic fitting in with those players to see if the New York Knicks are a legit team. That's game 5. Now let's get on to game number 4. So game number 4 is the New York Knicks versus the Brooklyn Nets on November 30th on a Tuesday. So now this is the first matchup against the Brooklyn Nets. Now the Brooklyn Nets New York Knicks rivalry is going to continue until the end of time because I don't think the Brooklyn Nets are ever gonna leave, and New York Knicks are definitely never leaving New York because we're the first team and we're the more popular team. We have the 7th most NBA national games, nationally televised games. We have 29. I don't know how much the Brooklyn Nets have, but we have 29. We're the 7th highest in the league. And the first game against the Brooklyn Nets is going to be one where everybody is looking to see, did the Brooklyn Nets get worse? Are the New York Knicks that much better? Are they going to be able to compete against the Brooklyn Nets? And what are the New York Knicks going to be able to do against the Brooklyn Nets? Because last year, we didn't really do too well against the Brooklyn Nets, even though there was some calls that were questionable from the ref. You know which ones. I don't gotta say it much. But yeah, game 1 against the Brooklyn Nets, the first game against them in the season, is going to be a must-watch and a key game to show Knicks fans and Brooklyn Nets fans that the New York Knicks are a legit team and we are able to compete against them. Now, game number 3 is the New York Knicks versus the Miami Heat on February 25th on a Friday. And this is a little bit hit and miss because both the New York Knicks and the Miami Heat play a slow-paced, grinded-out game. They're both physical and they both play defense, but it's going to come out to see which team is going to be better offensive. Last year we went 0-3 against them in the regular season, and even though we finished higher in the rankings and the seedings, they were the better team when it came to division and they swept us. Now this year we have to come back for revenge and we have to show them that we're not the same team from last year. We don't got Alfred Payton who's shucking up shots and going into the paint against big men and getting nowhere. And then we have a more improved Julius Randle, a more improved RJ Barrett, got Kemba Walker now, Evan Fournier, IQ's better, Obi Toppin is better, Mitchell Robinson is going to be here. So there's a lot of things that factor into this game. Kyle Lowry, who is a very phenomenal player, even though he's 36 years old and he has a couple years of good basketball in him. I think we are going to be able to compete and maybe get a game or 2 or maybe even sweep them. Who knows? It comes down to if there's no injuries and which team just shoots out the ball better, because in any given day, any given night, a best team can lose to the worst team can beat the best team, and vice versa. So get into the game number 2. Now game number 2 is the last game of the Brooklyn Nets versus the New York series. On April 6th, the New York Knicks will be facing the Brooklyn Nets. It's the third to last game of the season in which we're going to be facing the Brooklyn Nets. Now this game can have playoff implications because I think the New York Knicks are going to be competing with Chicago Bulls, Boston Celtics, 76ers, the Heat, the Hawks. There's going to be a lot of things where we're going to go up and down in the rank. We have to win almost every game possible towards the end of the season, or we have to start off very good and win games as we go along, because we want to get the home court, we want to get the favorable seed to help us get further in the playoffs, and I think we can go further in the playoffs. But now let's get into the most important game of the season. So the most important game of the season will be December 25th, Christmas Day. The New York Knicks will be taking on the Atlanta Hawks. Now if you saw the playoffs and you saw what the Atlanta Hawks did to the New York Knicks, you're going to know that this game means a lot to Knicks fans and the Knicks players, and rightfully so. We got embarrassed by them. Julius Randle and RJ Barrett were terrible in that series against the Atlanta Hawks, where Julius Randle couldn't get anything going, we couldn't shoot, we couldn't create any offense. Now this year we got Evan Fournier, we got Kemba Walker, RJ Barrett's gonna be more improved, Julius Randle's gonna be more improved, IQ's gonna be more improved, Obi Toppin is gonna be more improved, Mitchell Robinson is going to be back, and there's rule changes changes to stop the foul baiting Trae Young does. So that is going to be a major factor too. But yeah, guys, let me know in the comment section below what you think about these 5 important games. Do you guys agree with all 5? Which one would you change out for another day or another game? Or do you agree with all of them? I feel like I agree with most of them. Maybe the second Brooklyn game I talked about, not as much, but the first one definitely. Miami Heat, most definitely we got swept by them. Christmas Day, we have to be Atlanta Hawks. Every chance we get, we have to show them we're the better team. We gotta shut their BS fans up. So yeah, guys, let me know in the comment section below what you think about this video, how you feel, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Hit that subscribe button and peace out, YouTube.